Why realtors should partner with a pest control expert for faster sales? Well, we all know that real estate's about closing deals quickly, and it's about keeping our clients happy. But hidden pest problems can derail your plans, create frustrated buyers, cause delays, and even lose a sale. That's why in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 specific ways that you can partner with a pest control expert that's gonna help you face these challenges head on and build your reputation as the go-to realtor in the market. Now stick around to the very end because the last one's gonna change the way you sell real estate forever. As a realtor, it's your job to sell houses, right? I mean, it's your job to sell houses to people, but let's just be real. It's so much bigger than that, right? I mean, it's got so much of a greater purpose behind just simply selling a home. I mean, it's more than just a transaction. You're really making dreams come true. You're helping a young couple buy their first home, raise a family, create memories, right? Or maybe you're helping somebody build their assets and create more wealth in their life by helping them acquire that first investment piece of property. But we want that whole process to be seamless. We don't want any problems. We want everything to go smooth, because when things arise, when challenges and obstacles come up, well, it can create frustration. People may lose confidence in who you are as a realtor, but we all know things like that come up. And so that's why I always recommend the first thing, the reason why you should be partnering with a pest control expert is so you can have a pre-listing pest inspection. And before you ever list that house, have a pre-listing pest inspection on that house. And the reason why I do that is because we know that 30% of all the delays that take place in the real estate process, 30% of those are inspection related issues. And most of those are related to hidden pest problems within the home. And so if you have a pre-listing pest inspection, it's going to eliminate any and all surprises when it comes to pest inspections or pest related issues. Now let's just be real for a moment. A lot of times people will just go through the appraisal process, they go through getting a survey, they get approval from their mortgage company, they have the title and escrow stuff all laid out, they get the insurance, and then guess what? Oh, by the way, we need a pest inspection. We can't close without a pest inspection, right? We need to have a pest inspection. So last minute, hey, we're closing tomorrow or we're closing in 2 days. Let's hope, let's cross our fingers, and let's hope nothing comes up. Well, can I tell you that most of the time something comes up? Well, that's what happens in the real estate process when you leave your pest inspection to the very end or to the last moment. And so everyone's happy and everything's going good. And then all of a sudden, oh, by the way, guess what? I got termites. I had an issue one time when they waited to the last minute to get a pest inspection. And they called me and I went out there, and you know what I found? I found one small hole the size of a ballpoint pen in the sheetrock. And I came back and I let them know I found some evidence of termites in that home. And the buyers, they were brand new buyers. They've never bought a home before. And they were like, well, what's behind the walls? And I told them, I said, I have no idea what's behind the walls. You're gonna have to get permission from the homeowner to open up the wall. Well, guess what? The homeowner had no idea of what that hole was. They thought it was flying ants that came out of the hole, but it turned out to be termites. Well, they want to know what's behind the wall too. So they opened up the wall. Well, guess what? They had $30,000 worth of termite damage behind that wall. Well, guess what? You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out what those buyers did. They walked. The deal fell through. I mean, they went through the entire process of what they needed to do. They were getting ready to close. They already had a date ready to close, and that pest inspection shut that deal down just like that. Now, if they would have had a pre-listing pest inspection, they would have already known about that. They could have already got everything fixed, and then they could have sold that house. Now, that house has a reputation with having termite damage And what it actually did, it actually hurt the reputation of that realtor because he wasn't proactive in making sure that things were taken care of before he listed that home. Now, I understand that you can't know everything there is to know about that house, but you can be proactive and you can hire experts to go in ahead of you and make sure that that process goes smoother and continues on. So now everyone's happy and there's no frustration that's happening, and it helps your reputation as well. Because here's the thing, when you're dealing with termites, you're more likely to have termites in your house than you are a fire, a flood, or even a storm combined. See, a lot of insurance companies, they don't even guarantee you against termite damage because they know you're more likely to have termites than you are a fire in your house. And so that's why it's so important to don't overlook the pre-listing pest inspection before you list that home. It's going to be the difference in you making a sale and you losing a sale. It's going to be the difference in you having a good reputation as the go-to realtor in the market, or the one that, hey, we don't know what we're going to get if you buy a house from this guy. Because when you're buying a house, it's a big investment. It's a big investment. And it's not just with termites, it's all pest-related issues. I mean, rodents are a big issue and they can get into a house. And you can go through the whole real estate process and not even realize that you got rats in your attic, and they're not just tearing up your insulation. Guess what? They're actually gnawing on the electrical wiring in the home. It's only going to create bigger issues. It's going to tarnish your reputation. But if you go ahead and get that pre-listing pest inspection out of the way, then you're going to be the realtor that shows everybody, hey, I care. I'm not just about a sale. I'm just not about the money. I'm about helping making dreams come true, and that's what I want to do. And if you want to be that realtor that helps make dreams come true and you eliminate all the surprises before they arise, now you're not going to be able to eliminate all of them, but you're going to be able to cut down a tremendous part of the delay process, and this is going to help you sell houses a lot faster because you invest a lot of money in marketing that house and trying to get that house sold. And the faster you can sell that house, guess what? The more money you're gonna make. This is also going to build confidence with your buyer and with the seller and in the community as the go-to realtor to go to when you wanna buy a house, and making sure that this process goes seamless on both sides. And what's gonna happen is other realtors are gonna come to you and say, what are you doing to sell these houses as quick as you are? How are you doing it? And then you can give them this video right here, and then you can start showing them that they can start having a pre-listing checklist also, so that's going to help build their business as well. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and every single realtor that I've recommended this to that has taken my advice have said, Mac, thank you. Thank you for changing the way I think. Thank you for helping change the way I do business, because this right here has been a game changer for a lot of different realtors, and it's just a simple process, and you know what you're running into before you list that property, and you're addressing issues before they become a problem. Now that you've done the pre-listing pest inspection, found any hidden pest-related issues and corrected those problems, now you're ready to market that piece of property with a pest-free certification. Now, what is that going to do? First of all, it's going to set you apart from every other realtor in the market. Now, every other realtor is doing the same thing as everyone else, okay? Now, you want to be different. You want to be set apart. You want people to want to do business with you. And if you have a piece of property that you can have a pest-free certification attached to it, that's going to set you apart from everyone else. In my market that I'm working in, there's over 2,500 realtors in this market. Now, I realize not all of them are active, but that's a lot of realtors. And I know that the real estate market is a very, very, very competitive market. So any little slight advantage you may have over another realtor is going to be the difference between success and failure. Because a lot of them around this area, they'll advertise that home with a new roof, upgraded kitchen, fresh paint, new floors, swimming pool, pole barn. But you know what they don't do? they don't advertise that home or market that home with a pest-free certification. It's almost like they forget about the bugs. They forget about those type of issues. But you know what? I've actually seen termites, bed bugs, fire ants, fleas, rodents, and mice. I've seen those delay the process, and I've also seen that kill the process. And so what that does is it sets you apart from everybody else because you're the realtor that did their due diligence. You went above and beyond. You went somewhere that nobody else was willing to go. And you know what I see in our market? I see a lot of lazy realtors. All they want to do is sell a house. All they want to do is make a quick buck. But whenever you're the realtor that's doing these things, having the pre-listing pest inspection, advertising it with a pest-free certification, you're going to be the realtor that people are going to want to do business with. And I ask people all the time, what makes you different than any other realtor? What makes you different from anyone else that's selling houses? And then you can do this to help sell houses quicker. And so once you start doing this, you're going to be attracting more buyers to that particular property. And everyone knows the more buyers that you attract, the faster you can sell that home. Whenever you're coming into negotiations on that piece of property, since you've already done your due diligence, you've already went above and beyond, this is going to streamline the negotiation process. And then that in turn is not only going to help you sell that house faster, it's going to actually put more money in your seller's pocket and more money in your pocket as well. And as you're doing that, you're building trust. You're building confidence. Because here's the thing, a lot of realtors want to just make a quick sale and move on to the next one. But if you're not building confidence and trust within the community, you're not going to get repeat customers. And that's the name of the game. You want to create trust and build confidence within the people of the community because you want them to start doing business with you time and time and time again. You want that guy that just bought a house to recommend you to his daughter. You want that woman that goes to work on a Monday or a Wednesday and recommend you to all of her friends and then say, I am so excited. This man or this woman went above and beyond. They did a pre-listing pest inspection done. They found some issues. They went ahead and corrected it. They listed it as a certified pest-free home. And that's why I love doing business with this man. And you're creating relationships with these people that are gonna last a lifetime. And if you do this, every year you're gonna start seeing your business increase. You're gonna start closing houses faster because we all know that you put a lot of money and time and effort into marketing these homes and trying to sell these homes. And the quicker you can sell them, the better off you're gonna be. You know, by the way, if you like this video, you can go ahead and subscribe to it. And if you're looking for a termite inspection process, you can check that out right here. It's a good video if you want to know more about the inspection process. But if you start doing these two things right out of the gate, it's going to create such a greater success for your business and for your clients. And that's what you want. You're building your name, you're building your brand, and you're going to be able to be the realtor that people want to do business with because you're not just about selling houses, you're about making dreams come true. You've had the pre-listing pest inspection done. You've marketed that home with a pest-free certification. You've sold the home. Everyone's happy. But here's the last thing. You're building a solid, long-lasting relationship with that pest control expert. I've had people say, why would I do that? Let me tell you something. All of business and all of life is about relationships. And so if you can build a long-lasting relationship with a pest control expert, it's going to help your business. It's going to be a benefit and be an asset. And that's what I tell people all the time. If you do business with me and our company, we want to be an asset to you. We want to be a benefit, not just to you, but we want to be a benefit to your clients as well. Because it's not just their dreams that are coming true for home ownership, it's your dreams that we're helping make come to pass as well. And so when you partner with a pest control expert, you have access to a lot of different things. One, you have access to that person. When questions come up, you can call that pest control expert. They can give you advice they can offer solutions, and they can answer any questions that that homeowner may have. Because here's the thing, you can imagine all the questions that homeowners have, definitely when it comes to termites or rats or rodents or wood decay fungi, any of those things, they have all kinds of questions, but you don't have all the answers. But I know a guy that does that, and I know that guy is for me, right? Whenever I'm working with real estate professionals, I want them to know that I'm for them. I want them to sell a ton of houses. I want them to help their clients' dreams come true, because I want to help their dreams come true. I want to be an asset. I don't want to be a liability. I don't want to be a hindrance. So I want to be available to them anytime they need me. And so they have access to me. They have access to calling up at any time and asking questions. And I'll go out to that house and I'll go over with those new homeowners and assure them that everything is going to be all right. Because when the pest control expert is able to step in and address these challenges or obstacles, it's going to give peace of mind to the people that are buying that home, that one, you're the realtor that they need to do business with, and then everything's going to be okay, because they're putting a lot of money down on this home. They're investing a lot of money into this place, and so they want it to be right. And and we want it to be right for them. So whenever you're partnering with that pest control expert, know that you're creating that relationship, that you have access to them, that they can be able to step in and address these challenges when they do arise. Every now and then we'll get a realtor give us a call and say the pest inspection slipped through the cracks. We got busy trying to get them financed, trying to get the survey done, trying to get the appraisal process taken care of, and something happened in the meanwhile and we forgot to get the inspection. Let me tell you something. This is why it's important to have a relationship with a pest control expert. They called my cell phone and said, Mac, I need this inspection done like today. Like, we're closing in the morning. We need this inspection done like right now. And so all my other guys, they were booked up. But since I'm the owner of the company and my job is to provide the most outstanding pest control service experience ever, and since I had a relationship with that realtor for a very long time, I stopped what I was doing. I drove 1 hour away from our office, and I personally did that inspection for that realtor, because it wasn't just about them, it was about the customer as well. I wanted to preserve the reputation and the trust and the confidence that that client had in that realtor. I wanted to preserve that, and plus I wanted that realtor to know that I'm for them, that I'm that guy, that if you need me, I'm that guy. I'll come in last minute and make sure that's taken care of. And we went in there and did that inspection, and thank God there was no issues, but here's the thing, that realtor looked really good to their client. Everything went smooth, they had no issues, and you know what? They still got my discount. I didn't charge them any more to do that, because they're my customer and I want them to succeed, and I want them to know that I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to make everything go smoothly on their end. I want everything to be smooth on their part. And I want at the end of the day that they can say, Aero Pest Service, Mac Glover, I can trust those guys. I've had a relationship with them. I know that they're going to go above and beyond, bend over backwards, do whatever they got to do to make everything go seamless, okay? I want them to know that I'm a benefit to their company, that our company is here for them. So you need to partner with a pest control expert. If you don't do that, if you don't create these relationships with these guys, it's going to be the difference between success or failure, okay? It can also be the difference between growth and stagnation, because I've helped a lot of different realtors create these sales because they had a relationship with me, and I was able to step in, address issues, address challenges, create and find solutions to their issues and their problems to make the deal go through. If you didn't have that relationship with the pest control company, it could create more delays, create more issues, and more frustration, and nobody wants that. And two, you know what? When you partner with a pest control expert and you're building these relationships, they offer you discounts. I know for our company, I had a realtor discount of all of our termite inspections, all of our pest inspections, any of our pest services. If you're a realtor and you do business with us, we offer you at least a 25% discount off of any service that we may have, whether it's pest control, termite, bed bug, inspection related, whatever it may look like. We offer those discounts. Whenever you build that relationship with that pest control expert, then you're offered those discounts. And who doesn't want to save money, right? And if you can save money and you can help your customer save money, guess what? Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to save money. Everybody wants the deal to go through smooth. Everybody wants everything to be perfect, and you can have happy clients. So don't forget all these things that we've been talking about. Pre-listing pest inspections on the home, making sure that you find any hidden issues, correcting them ahead of time so you can start marketing that piece of property with a pest-free certification to attract more buyers. And it's going to separate you from all the thousands of other realtors in the market, building a relationship with that pest control expert so you have insight to their knowledge. And if a problem arises, they'll prioritize you over everybody else. You'll get discounts and everybody is happy. And this is how you're gonna start selling houses quicker. And you're gonna be the realtor that everybody wants to do business with because you're the realtor that's proactive and not reactive. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about bugs, about real estate, about any of these things, please put a comment down in the chat below. I'll get back with you. Appreciate it. And if you like this video, subscribe and like and share this video out. Thank you very much for watching this video, and God bless.